Well, I couldn't sleep, so we're jumping back in with episode 3. Nothing helps your on a run performance quite like being insomniatic, sleep deprived. It'll be great. Great. Eventually it will be great. There we go.
What's hiding here?
Where am I? Oh yeah, okay.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Moving in.
So we finished up at the Grove last time, basically, as far as, like I said, what we're going to do there for now. We'll go ahead and follow the wall around this way into the woods.
Don't mind if I do.
We didn't do that, I promise. Yeah, no, we totally did that. Hey, look, a cave.
Don't touch me.
You know, I'm about to do you a favor, you should be nicer.
One day I'll catch a break. Always room for more?
Let's go in the cave.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Let's go in the owlbear cave then.
Another shrine to another god. A magical seal.
Seluna statue.
No lock picking
In
that.
a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
That's curious. Just an old prayer. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it, if possible.
But why?
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why do you care so much? Eh? Once per roll. Hooray!
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Seluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
It's not a secret, Asterion. You have red eyes, puncture wounds on your neck, and fangs. It's not a secret. But also, I don't care. We have bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Thanks for telling me, at least.
Don't thank me. I'm breaking Lady Shah's teachings just by doing so. But sometimes you have to be practical.
I'm nothing if not practical. And merciful. I've said that before, so you know. I'm apparently those two things.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Hello.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it.
No, I totally saw it. I pointed out.
Owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Don't argue with the DM, though.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Let me go, or you'll watch your cub die before I finish you.
Brave. Stupid, but brave. And I'm too tired to deal with brave. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
I guess I'll kill your kid in front of you and make you watch was not mean enough for Lae'zel.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Doggo.
I should speak up.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
If I wanted to hurt either of you, I'd done it already. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure what happens now.
You snarl, but you have no teeth.
Okay. don't want to use friends on him. I don't have to.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Come on. You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
There's no level of roleplay that will not allow me to get the dog. I have to get the dog. I'm a little turned around, hands to camera spinning, but I think, yeah, okay, I know where I am. It's like, I know I want to hop across the river, but where is the point at which I hop across? And which of my adventuring comrades will not hop with me this time?
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Maybe I need more pockets.
Lozelle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Key. Wonder what it opens. Something's on my mind.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
I know you. You're the monster the Blade of Frontiers is hunting.
Gods. Is he still on my tail? I'm embarrassed for him. You with the so-called Paladins of Tyr? Or straight from the Grand High Devil herself?
What are you talking about? It seems like you have a lot of enemies.
Nothing but. But maybe you don't need to be one of them. You're no bounty hunter. I saw you before. On the Mind Flayer's ship.
Was everyone on that damn ship?
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
This tadpole in our heads connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
Kith.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
You had me at kill.
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Yes.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her.
Yes.
She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Yes, of course, should the need arise. I like your plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. No room in your party. What should I do?
Replace Asterion?
If I must. But do try to keep them safe. They're a little useless without me.
Excellent. Let's go.
Heck yeah. Nothing to choose at level 2. But Path of the Giant. Oh, you know, hold on. That is obnoxious, and I have only recently learned how to do this. Clearing chat, get that off of there. Please go do the thing. Hopefully that goes away soon. I pressed the button that said clear chat, but it still looks like it's there. You know what? I'm going to just hide the chat box entirely until I see people chatting, because I got it open elsewhere. I'll put that back if there's chat to talk to. Alright, here we go. Leveling up. Path of the Giant. What do we get off the bat? More carrying capacity. Rage goes to giant mode. Resistance to physical damage, advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Alrighty. Thaumaturgy, advantage on intimidation performance. That's fine, we won't be doing any of that, but getting big is cool. The higher level stuff is pretty cool too. Got to play a level 10 Path of the Giant Barbarian for a one-shot. It was a lot of fun. A dead toll collector, you say?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Vance. Toll collector.
How'd you die?
Jumped. To escape. Broken.
Escape what, though? Where were you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
Do you have any valuables?
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Good thing I found a key, huh? Where's the key?
I fell. Dropped key.
You are incorrect.
The
It's in my
spell's
pocket.
power wanes.
Well, I guess you did drop it. Loot that body. Hello.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
How made you lose?
Two. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
Oh. Let's see what you have to trade. I don't want any of that though. Okay, bye.
In Tyr's name.
Indeed. But rude. I wonder what that guy has to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten why.
Well, that backs Karlak's story pretty well. How'd you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
Good job, Karlak. You killed a pack of gnolls. How?
The pact. Power.
I know about pacts. Pacts are cool. I'm good with pacts. Which devil did you deal with?
Fallen. Lady Zariel.
And that's what Karlak said, so you know. Why'd you do that?
Power. Strength.
How'd that work out for you,
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, the dead don't lie. But the rest of you clearly do.
Cut it out. It's worse than...
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
No.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
You can drop the egg. I know you're servants of Zariel. The corpse said so.
Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no one.
Sounds like something a
Please.
Zariel follower would
Mercy.
say.
Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
That's a mistake.
This was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Yeah, you done fucked up, son. Thanks for the free damage. I must say, I truly, truly appreciate it. Anders, you really need to die. I don't want to be in melee range with you, but what happened to my... I had this all ordered, didn't I? I must have. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you have to die. I was like, what happened to my bonus action? Right, I did the hex thing. So what is... Let me look at that damage. Hit by the 10 psychic. Game, do you want to show it to me? Show me the rolls? No? Alright, fine. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna hurt a whole lot. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see. Shadowheart, I appreciate the assist.
Take two.
Can I see you from here? Yes. We're just gonna hope that this affects concentration. I'd really love to have Lae'zel back. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. Love that for me. So, I'll tell you, I really, really want to just go hit Anders really hard, but I feel like I gotta get Lae'zel back up, or back into the game, and
Put him up.
that means I'll have to go this way. Crap. Alright, back to plan A, hit Anders really, really hard. Giant Rage. Roar. Let's make him bleed. Hopefully she doesn't down me before I get a turn. Well, anyway. This is going badly.
I need your help.
This is going very badly. Yep. Very bad. Anders has 21 hit points left. One of my people is held. Two of my people are down. Path is interrupted, eh? Is it interrupted from here? Can they save it, folks? Well... Let's shut the door. If nothing else, the archer doesn't have line of sight to Shadowheart. And then hopefully we can do something about her. Because I don't have 9 more turns.
I'm heating up.
Alright. Well, when all you've got is a bonus action. Well, he can only hit one of us. And, well, famous last words, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Still not thrilled with what's going on here. fits with what's been going on so far. Can I dip in acid? No. Can dip in fire, though.
Interesting.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Please kill Enders. That's not quite dead enough. I need him to be more dead than that. As long as they don't both die, we're good. If they do both die, well, that's the end of the honor run. And my hubris has gotten the better of me. That's just rude. I'm already dead. Please don't. Thank you.
I need your help.
Please die. Okay. Okay, that's really bad. She has far too many hit points. Okay. There's a 55% chance either way. This does more damage. Please kill him? Alright, there's a chance. Drink a potion. We all must die one day. But perhaps today is not that day. Am I out of big ones? I appear to be out of big ones. Okay. So rude. That was, wait, bad. That was bad. Let's see. Can we do it again? Give her the stack. Y'all are acting like you're still alive. Okay, that would hit you. Tactical view, please. There does not appear to be any place that hits them both. Between the two, I think I want Karlak up for this particular fight. Yeah? Yeah. And then drink one of those myself. And then, Karlak's gonna drink one of those. Not allowed to use this. Alright. 3 out of 4 are up. Nope. 2 out of 4 are up. This is not going great.
Let's end this.
You are too far away to shoot us, right? Nope. Oh, you just shoot at me. Okay. Rude. Again. God damn it. You were like on of my must-die list right now.
Let's make this quick.
That is the most annoying thing you could have done. It's a good thing she's missing, or I'd be dead. Anyway. I mean... Now the archer has no line of sight. If they want to attack us, they have to come through here. I don't know what her deal is. I guess she just wanted to run away. She's probably going to pop back down and range spell attack us, but... Let's see what's going on. Let's see, this is 4 to 13 versus 4 to 10. We'll use this. That is not great. I'm gonna take a little defensive action. I'm glad you guys are up there, because... Okay, yep, popping down, shooting magic. Or throwing things. Okay. You know, there's worse things you could have done. We don't want to walk through Greece, so we won't. Oh, that's really obnoxious.
What should I do?
Okay, just don't slip, okay? Don't slip. Well, that didn't even work. Okay, then. At least she didn't slip. Yeah, come on down. There's nothing bad down here that can happen to you. I hate you so much. Spending half of my actions throwing potions at my teammates. Considering that's not a mechanic in tabletop, I'd have lost. But that wasn't part of my stated challenge. I didn't say I'm not allowed to throw potions. See, at the very least, I'm gonna set everyone up to get opportunity attacks if this ranger dares to move. Speaking of daring to move... Dang. Oh well. Oh, he has an attack? I didn't know it could attack. I'll keep that in mind. I wonder if it gets a opportunity attack. Nope.
Smell blood.
'Alright, well, fine then. I guess we can just hit. This door is still closed, so like... I don't know what she's thinking.
I will ascend.
Three healing potions for the price of one. Clearly that's the intended mechanic. I can't think of any other mechanic they would intend for that. That's not very far. Smack! Got rid of one of the mirror images though. Mage Hand, you are being very useful. Cyril, you're doomed. I don't know if you know this. But you really are doomed.
Have to keep going.
I'm not gonna just chase her around because she'll kite me. I don't have a lot of choice with Karlach.
Soldier.
If she doesn't do damage, she stops raging. Sweet. Did I not just use dash? I did not just use dash. Awesome. I used disengage. That's the best. I love when that happens.
On the move.
Whatever. I guess I am gonna let her kite me.
Talk to me.
Is it too late to go back down? Yeah, because she'll throw a grenade and knock them both off, and if it was all three of us, we'll all three die. Lae'zel, actually, can you come back down? No, you cannot. Karlach, can you come back down? No, you cannot. Well, let's see what happens. Well, I was half right. We now have to go... Wait, I got turned around. This way. I don't care. You know what? Fall down if you want to fall down.
Find a route.
Time to strike.
Oh, right, I jumped. Okay.
I got this.
Run. I dare you.
Got to move.
Ready for another round?
I don't care. I want to use my last rage charge on this single enemy. She has upset me. Too heavy to throw. I don't like that. That makes me sad. This is really tight quarters. Just do it this way.
Fury. I am death.
Wow. Alright. Fine, this hits harder anyway. I wonder if I could have used that last turn. No, I dashed, didn't I? I think I dashed.
On my way.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Alright, so here's some weird stuff that's gonna happen.
A long way to go still. Got to keep moving. Worth talking to, perhaps.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well, can't by doom and dusk I
Okay. Good. Then let's let's all be friends out front. Okay.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you to go back.
If any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Tear the place apart.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Please don't hurt me. How do you plan to get down? Are you just gonna drop?
Fuck you.
It's rude. Okay, yeah, let's get down to here. Yeah. I just want to be out of your way.
I'm never going.
I know you're not. But I don't want to go down in these flames with you, is the thing, you see.
On I go. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. An efficient path.
What a charmer.
No, that's what I wanted to not do. Okay, so... Group, unpause, everyone get outside where it's safe. Get outside where it's safe. Okay, now ungroup, and let's watch Karlak rage.
I'm never going back. Just try it, Zariel. Come on.
Alright then.
That ought to do it.
That could have gone better.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Not gonna lie. Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
I met someone who might be able to help. A smith who worked in the hells for a time.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A tightened screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Yeah, we're just gonna loot this place. Oh, I love your dance. Just gonna kind of loot up some of this stuff. I don't know why hyena ears make speed potions and I'm not allowed speed potions. Habit, I suppose. I'm usually allowed to use speed potions. Is this ladder gone? Huh. Huh. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, long sword. I thought it was a great sword, but this is a great sword, but we can't use it. If it didn't cast that spell, I'd say, oh, it's just a +1 greatsword, and I'd give it to Karlach. But alas, it is not just a +1 greatsword. Send it to camp. Great axe, she already has that. Yeah, alright, cool. So let's send all of that. What is this? We'll send it to camp. We'll look at it later. This we're also not allowed to use. Give us there the poisons. And these go in the potion pouch. Karlach. Backpack. Pouch.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right?
2 of them.
Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
So you got a coin slot in your heart?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Try a coin now. See it in action.
Well, it's not the kind of thing I'd like to squander, see? A soul coin is a precious thing. Better used to fight evil than show off. But trust me, next time we're facing something nasty, I'll be all over him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on those. It doesn't feel... especially, second, tabletop-y. Oh, that's on the roof, that's why. Okay. Let's go downstairs.
That corpse smells ripe. Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
Ah, I can't recast Speak with the Dead because I died. This guy doesn't have much new to say anyway. Toll House Ledger. Nope, not the ladder, not the ladder. The door, please.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
The trap itself is not so bad.
Just as I expected.
It's the triggering mechanism you gotta worry about. Now, you know what?
Action,
Lae'zel,
not reaction.
you wait for us up here and make sure everything goes okay.
No one back home will ever believe this. Better not be cursed. Another step forward.
Now, I think if I do this, yeah, Lae'zel's already gone, so they'll follow me and it's fine.
This will be fun. Something's happening, but not enough something.
Trap.
And that's the one that matters. And, you know, I could try to disarm it. I won't, but I could.
What's inside?
No paladins, plus not allowed to use it. And that's enough of that.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you can board this gate. You'll never want to leave.
Well, okay. How are we on resources?
Making me sweat.
No rage. No spell slots.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
No short rests left. I'm sure nothing dramatic will happen between these two.
One horn! The stink of Avernus! Advocatus Diaboli!
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Ah, the two of you have met, I see.
If by met you mean hoofing it through the hells with this fucker on my tail.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Chief! Clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You saw Karlach's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
You know, actually,
I'm asking
I
you
do.
to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
Oh, hi.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it, though? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Very well.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Alright, well, now that we've got everyone, let's take a moment to get to know everyone.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other.
Tell me about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Don't stop there. You must have many stories to tell me of the adventures as an archmage.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Fine then, keep your secrets.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Spare me the parables. I've no intention of bargaining with the likes of him.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Tell me, Will, how'd you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And he named you the Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that? Oh, wait, no, see, that's... I read that and thought, and was thinking in my head, what about the hero before that? But I don't want to hear what Will did before that. Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't it a sending stone?
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
Liar.
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
Insight is not a lie detector test.
Good thing for Will that Karlach called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains.
You're not wrong.
Now, what did you need?
I mean, she already told you, sis. I'll ask anyway. From what creche do you hail? I have a very short memory.
I was trained on Kreshkalir, among the tears of Selûne. Of this place, I know all too little.
Thinking of the worm inside of me is driving me mad.
We were flayed, beaten, burned, and poisoned in our training. It is our duty to withstand suffering, and our pleasure to conquer it. Come, we must locate a creche. Observe everything. Assume nothing.
Are you certain the creche is our only path?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
My own Varsh taught us nothing of this purification.
Or you simply weren't listening. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. Now I have seen you enlightened, I will report your progress to Vlaakith herself once I ascend.
What should happen should we not be purified?
Your ignorance concerns me. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Well, that's not gonna happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find our kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
That's... You're worried we haven't changed? That's good news, though.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening.
See what you did there.
It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
And tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay, well, tell me about the puncture wounds on your neck. Or the fangs, or the red eyes. Or the distinctly antiquated style. No? Okay, well, moving on.
What's on your mind?
How would you end up with a contraption like that in your chest?
The year? 10 Air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Go on, then. Tell them.
I'll mete out the best ones, bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right?
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Uh-huh. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was that?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
What does the infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least. Copper for your thoughts?
Now that those paladins are out of your way, what's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Well, so this isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
So much has happened, I can barely remember what my life was like before the abduction.
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
Seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Sure would be nice if everyone in the party would play nice with each other, huh? Shadowheart. Anyway, what's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Tell me more about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
My apologies. I didn't mean to pry.
Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you.
What? That doesn't follow to me very well, but okay. I have no problems with Shar worshippers, if that's what concerns you. Oh my god. See, and this is what I'm on about. Like, I had a +5, that shouldn't count. No. Nope, we're breaking our rules. We're using more than one advantage on this, because that is some bullshit right there.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you.
Crit
Let's see
fail.
how you handle this.
Crit fail ability checks shouldn't even be a thing.
I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Honestly, your faith is your own concern. I won't judge one way or the other.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
I want to get to know you more.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Tell me something besides Shar, besides the tadpoles, something else.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced?
Yeah.
Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Yes. You'll have to point out night orchids if we come to pass one. If we ever... You'll have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
You must have thoughts on our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. As for this Githcrash, well, if your kind can actually save us, I stand to be corrected.
And what do you do if we actually manage to remove them?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Woof, 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 woof.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay. Let's try that again. There we go.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. I didn't introduce myself before. You can call me Scratch.
Sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, he's a good boy. I'll pet that dog. See what I thought I said? No, okay, perfect, good, yes. I'm trying to decide who I want to take with me.
No one's stopped me yet.
I suppose I have a little bit to figure that one out. Oh wait, no, that's permanent. Okay, cool. Excellent. Let's bring this group and go talk to Damon. Karlach would like to meet him. Then we'll make our way to the goblin camp. Oh, everyone would like to talk.
I have a confession.
Oh?
I was too hasty to judge you.
I see.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
I don't care what you think. The only approval I require is our queen's.
Skvar. Which makes you all the more tempting. You've proven me wrong at every turn. You are efficient, dominant, courageous. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end.
You're very forward. Are you telling on to me?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, kinda.
I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Is thou unflattered? But I'm Ace.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
Yeah, I doubt it.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Are you also going to try to sleep with me?
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
You think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
You and Raphael are wrong about hope. But thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Have to keep going. Here we go.
Open the gate. Stop having it be closed. Also, it occurs to me that I need to restat. I need to restat both of these two, don't I?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together, Tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Yeah, do that. We'll keep our eyes on it. Open.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
In fact, now you say something about it. Yes, please. Wow. That sucks. Even if I do it. Charisma help? No, that is with the charisma, okay. Wow, 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 wow.
Forged from the heart.
It's just better. Alright. So... Evasterion is going to be here.
To live in more interesting times.
Then I can take some of his stuff away. Give that to Lae'zel, actually. And give this to Karlach for now. That'll do.
Wanna dance?
Yes.
Marching.
Skip, 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 skip,
I
skip,
shall be
skip,
here
skip.
in my camp.
New class, please.
As thou do.
Alright, keeping our barbarian, but we're gonna fix these stats. Dex and Con were still keeping as our higher stats here, but I'm gonna go 16, 16, 14, actually. See, as a barbarian, Constitution is going to add to our armor class. And Dexterity also adds to our armor class. So trading between Dex and Con here, the difference is, do I want one more hit point per level, or do I want higher rolls on my initiative, as well as better rolls on a ranged weapon? So like if I have to use a bow or a crossbow from a distance, right? So, although this is not considered technically the best, now the other option here though is I could always drop that down and drop this up and then wear armor, right? That would make up the difference, and then I don't have to worry about it, and I'd have the hit points, but that wouldn't give me the initiative bonus, which honestly I think is the big selling point of this, is the initiative bonus and the ability to use a ranged weapon without having to suffer. Although, again, we will have throw stuff later. I think I'm talking myself out of the dexterity thing. Yeah, I just talked myself out of it. We do the traditional thing, and then, so with the rest of the points, what do we do? You know what? Let's go ahead and keep that at 17. We'll take a half feat. We'll take Tavern Brawler. Because I do know that the barbarian, giant barbarian, has the ability to turn their stuff into thrown weapons later on. As for the rest of it, we'll give wisdom. And just for that perception and survival. So we'll see at level 4 about, I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of thrown stuff at level 4. So at level 4, we're probably going to just do, we'll probably pick up both Great Weapon Master and Tavern Brawler. And Tavern Brawler will give us a point of strength. And I wonder if they stack if you were to throw a great weapon. We will find out. No choices for barbarians at level 2. Giant. Roar.
We must speak.
Right, I didn't. Yeah, no, that's bad.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp. As thou do.
Now she is an archer, so we're gonna do things the right way for an archer. Arcane Archer. Dex and Intelligence with a con backup. And then we'll put the rest in Strength again for jumping distance, carry capacity, all that kind of stuff. I don't really care about these, honestly. And let's go Perception instead of Survival. And we're going with Arcane Archer. And we liked the AoE. This one didn't, I don't know. I don't think I liked it as much as I thought I might. I don't know how, I will keep it. And then the single target. Because the other option is to get it to go another single target with a different damage type. What are the options? We got Force and Poison covered. There's Necrotic, Psychic. Alright, so there's a couple different Psychics. There's Psychic and Blinded, Psychic and Charmed, Necrotic and Feeble, 2d6 and d10 plus 4, d10. Yeah, let's do Psychic plus Blinded. So now we have two different command and control, two different damage types, and an AoE. I just didn't like how that worked. I don't think there's ever a time that you get that many enemies all just kind of lined up. as opposed to grouped up or bunched up. You see that? Now let's fix this nonsense. You go there, and you go there, and you go here. You switch spots. And you two stay there. You go. Actually, you get out of here. You go here. And these will go here. Single target, AoE. Okay, beautiful. Love that.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, you still look good. Nope, absolutely terrible. Get out of here. Nope. You get out of here. You get out of here. You get out of here. Nope, I don't know what I just took off, but I think I want it. That was dash. Yeah. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you.
I wonder what the next move is.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder when the goblins will come. Shoot. Where am I now? Looking forward to it. I could use it.
Oh yeah. Let's go grab that. It's on the way to the goblin camp anyway.
Can't slow down.
It's right here, actually.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Right up here, a hidden cache. I don't feel like leaving a chest out like that is considered hidden, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more down here. I wonder if I go to where the cursor was and dig. I've never tried that.
Nothing.
Okay. And this, I want. I'll give that to Karlak, actually.
This necklace's sigil was also in the cave. The Harpers have been unusually active here.
It occurs to me that we need to get her a different weapon. Can't be running around with a great sword.
Looking ahead.
Being dexterity based.
Something good here, I hope.
I feel like we took Astarion's rapier, but where'd we put it? Ha. Okay, then.
No time to rest.
Let's group up and buff.
Well, well, well. What am I to do?
You are to cast aid on us.
Blackets will be done.
Wisdom it is.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and just also take wisdom, actually.
Very well.
As much perception as you can get never hurts. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Huh. Crazy. Kinda wanna go down here. So I'm gonna.
Might be useful.
Worth it, I'm gonna say. I'll convince myself. What's up here? Okay, I've been here. Okay.
look. No traps, please. I need a quick word.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
Yeah, get out of here so I can loot your friends.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Well, we could just go around. We won't, though.
Smell that? Fresh forest air.
I smell only fear. The fear of cowards lying in wait for an ambush.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
You know, she's right, though.
I do not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one advantage an elf holds over a Githyanki. That's curious.
That'll take us down into the Owlbear Cave if we're small enough to go in there. Alright, now let's go where we were going. To the Blighted Village. I think I said I was going to do the Goblin Camp this episode, and I think I lied. Or maybe this episode will just be really, really long. We shall find out.
The whole village is...
Get over there! Surround them like!
I knew you there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewering a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There'll be no skewering happening here. Let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Out of my way, or I'll cut you down first.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What the hell's are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Release the gnome. At once.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
This is not how I would intimidate him. But leave him to me or I'll gut you all. That's kind of how I would say it. Oh. Okay.
The goblin's nostrils flare, as if trying to judge you through smell alone.
We're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it!
Yeah. Nah. If this were for fun and not on a run, I'd consider it. Yeah. I know, I heard you. Let's see. Brake lever, or the release brake lever. I'll tell you, the first time I saw this, I thought that release brake would have meant, well, not what it means, I guess. Anyway, he met an unfortunate end.
Cut me loose! Bag of Cabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
I'd rather know how you get caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You do not look like a surface creature. Why are you here?
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Let's see what this does.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What was that?
I don't know exactly. Lady Shah, protect me.
Yeah, it occurs to me that I want to start in with this. This is a tough call. Nah. See if I can do it.
Open up.
Do I have more lockpicks? I don't. Can I lockpick it warlock style? Sent it to Astarion. He'll open it for me. And in fact, let's go get him. I'm torn. I'm torn because I'm unsure which to part with. A fighter and barbarian are probably the redundancies that we got here. And to be honest, ranged is just better than melee. I'll probably pick Karlach back, but see, the thing is, apparently Astarion is melee because swashbuckler. Although he can do the hit and run thing where he runs up, hits somebody, moves away. It's almost like ranged. We'll start playing with that a little bit more, then we'll swap Karlach back in later when she has...
Hello. What can I do for you?
When she has the thrown weapon things. Anyway, you come with...
Perhaps if you lost a...
Yeah, Karlach will stay home.
In that case...
What's Astarion got on him? Nothing, okay. This was his, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Alright, what do we got in here? I think we have to go talk to Damon again. Or... well, the other option is to settle for subpar weaponry. And I don't want to do that. So, to Damon we go. Luckily, the Blighted Village has its own waypoint, and we can just go right to that after we hit up Damon.
Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Exposed now.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Take me. How delicious.
Switching because Astarion is primarily melee and Lae'zel is primarily ranged, then he should have the magical melee weapon. Shadowheart should be doing primarily damage with cantrips, so I don't really care if either of her items are magical right now. And Astarion can also open this for me now.
Hardly a challenge.
This helm is great. It's not even armor, so anyone could wear this. As a matter of fact, I would probably be wearing this right now if I were allowed. This hat, I'm wearing it only because it doesn't actually do anything for me. I'm not a bard, so I don't use bardic inspiration. It just looks cool. But yeah, this is the one that I would probably be using. It's good for any melee character so you can close distance at that first round of fight. But I'm gonna leave it in that chest and send the chest to my big chest. Chests on chests on chests.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Breathe deep and move.
The ledger tells us about the cellar that has goodies in it.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
I do. It's right there. Shadowheart, as soon as we read that, a giant diamond appeared on our quest map. Like, are you not paying attention?
Anything of use?
I'll bet there's goodies. Stuff that was to be delivered. Don't know if I'm allowed to use any of it. I'm sure some of it is just healing potions.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
That might be worth a look.
Ah, good shout, Astern. I'm gonna read this because it tells us that balsam ointment is good for wounds, and I believe we even have some balsam on us. Or actually, we don't need. We can just look at our recipes and we can say, hey, you know, potion of healing, greater healing, requires balsam. So if anyone were to tell us that it's good for something other than that, they would be a damn dirty liar. Where'd that lever go? Our work is great because it weighs little and costs much. To the point. £2, 35 gold. £2, 55 gold.
Recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Illy?
My master. Tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your name is Shovel?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
What would you like to be called?
Don't care.
Shovel's fine then.
So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Is that what you and your old master did here?
Yes. Steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together. Again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book.
What book?
Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
Oh, is it? Is balsam good for burns?
Oh? A spell shite. When the fisting starts, use the sparky magic to call Shovel. Let's kill everything.
I love you, Shovel. She is the best. And she's here with us forever now. I have her summon Shovel as a spell.
Speak your name. I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yes, I'm an ally of Illy.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
The Quasit says burns. The doctor's journal said wounds. My alchemical ingredient pouch says healing potions. I think that the Quasit lied. By the way, if you do this, she casts. Well, actually, she doesn't cast anything. She sicks a giant flaming trap after you, and it chases you around the room and burns everything, and burns up open all of the coffins, which then releases skeletons that attack you, and it's just loads of fun.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Look for whatever spell would rid me of this worm in my head.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here? Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Okay, why is it not letting me grab it now? Oh. Because it thought I ended my turn. I absolutely did not.
All's well that ends, and others bad as it killeth.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
You want it? You can have it. Sure, I'm glad I wasn't in there. I could have disarmed that. Disarm this plate, disarm that plate. But that was more fun.
Step. More for me.
I would allow these, but not at this level. We are level 3. I would probably give these somewhere between 5 and 10. So I'm going to send that to camp. But I'll actually use them later. Just not yet. It's a little overpowered this early in the game. Well, for tabletop. If I were playing just straight up, yeah, I would have those on right now. I'm a soft squishy warlock. I would want the 18 AC. Feel like I missed stuff. Yeah. So this is all just lore stuff. Like I said, not really going to do a lot of the lore stuff that you have to read anyway. But I encourage you to do so when you're doing your playthroughs.
Oh, I can't to put my hands on everything. Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Get drunk off their choppers in camp.
Ain't fair.
Well, that's interesting. I don't think that's how doors work, but sure. Got us there all the same.
No traps, please.
Speaking of...
Best avoid that trap.
What now? You know what?
For a skeleton key.
You are the skeleton key.
Let's move.
Hey look, Infernal Iron. What does this do that's not just +1? Nothing. Alright, this is just a +1 short sword with a cool name, I guess. Which is what I've got. So it looks cooler. Those look the same. I'm gonna use one that has a cooler name. food is heavy, but you can pull your food out of your chest at camp. So, I don't carry food around with me.
Moving ahead. Something good here, I hope.
Read that.
Weapon blueprints. A call for Sousa bark. If only I knew where to find some.
So, literally nothing to that other than what you heard him say. Weapon blueprints that require Sousa bark.
Hiding in plain sight. Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations. Should mind my step.
Oh, okay, there it is. Like, is there not a ladder? Okay, but this ladder's no good if I can't go anywhere with it, though, right? Can I not go? I can't go here. No. Well, then I won't go this way.
Best be on my way.
Actually, we'll just do that. We'll go this way.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
What's in here? Don't waste a step.
I have to survive this. Need to tread softly.
Step carefully.
Something just occurred to me that if I was very clever, I would have been doing for quite a long time. But I'm clearly not very clever, and so I haven't. But that's okay.
Don't mind me.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. That's more or less what I expected.
Keeping low.
Yeah, you can go ahead and join in. It's fine. Alright. It's a shame that doesn't hit all three. It doesn't look like it does anyway. If I aim right there, maybe. It does look like it overlaps the red circle. It doesn't... I don't know, man. Let's find out. Phase spider and Ettercap, but not the other phase spider. Okay, alright. Let's do it again, though. You were the one that was injured? Yes, you were. Okay. Excellent.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Now you, on the other hand.
Excellent.
I don't hate that. Oh, yeah. Oh, Shovel's already in combat, okay. Wow. Wait a minute. Okay, these are backwards, but whatever. I'll fix that later. Well, I'll have to. I can't fix that now. Please don't kill Astarion. Alright, I mean, that doesn't kill him, so thank you. Could also have drinking an antidote. Didn't, but could have. These are a mess. Let's do this then.
Victory awaits.
When do I get these back? A short rest. Oh yeah. Reuse one of these every shot. Yeah, that seems about right. Really? The flammable spider web didn't...
Never a dull moment.
That is not what I meant to do. But it's fine. It's fine. That's what should have happened last time.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm not going to try to run towards it because, well, yeah, because if I was going to be entangled, I would have had disadvantage on the shot, and I would have had to have rolled for that walking through the web. I wanted to keep my bonus action if I was going to get to her, so like if I was going to be in melee range, I wanted to be able to attack with my better sword, which is in my offhand, which is stupid, but yeah, that.
Swift and lethal.
I don't think I'm in that circle. It doesn't matter.
Let's have some courage.
You know, I'm really tired of you using that on him. Much better? Are you still standing on the web? I don't think you count as being standing on the web there. Oh, right. Astarion took them.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Fine. Well, if I'm gonna do this, I may as well do it like this. At least try to screw it up. I guess I'll just stay right there.
I won't give in.
What? Ah, so automatic, I see. Sure would love to be able to do a healing potion. But I used my bonus action automatically, so that's cool. Next time I'll have to take the potion first and then attack. Speaking of potions. I don't know if this works. Doesn't look like it does, actually. Well, Astarion might drop dead on his next turn anyway. Well, we'll find out if she's on the web or not. She was not.
Swift and lethal.
Not they're immune to poison. And she's only got the 3 hit points anyway, so it would be dumb. We do a minimum 4 damage, so just shoot her. And because we have a lot of them. You don't want to come down here? You sure?
I need to hold on.
It's fun down here. It's where all the cool kids hang out.
Where do I go from here? Think you can take me on?
Neat. I guess there is line of sight there. It's wow, slim, but it's there.
Can't give up. Not now.
No line of sight. Can you get within line of sight? Not that way. I don't know if you have line of... I think you do. I think she has line of sight from here. Should do. Right? Come on. Okay.
Focus, strike true.
Bummer. You know, you would think that there'd be this. It's right there. It's right. Just work your way along the path here until you get there. No, I believe in you, right? You can do it. Immobile shouldn't count, right? I still have the action. Disadvantage because I'm immobile. But I can still... There we go. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I know. He's still poisoned? No. Wait. Yes. Does... It's diseased. Removed by fire or acid. Okay. Well, antidote's not gonna help. It does 2 to 8. So definitely kill me next turn if I don't drink this. This heals minimum 4. Well, hopefully this heals at least 7, and then I can't possibly die to that. Please? Okay, there is a chance that if it maxes out its damage, Astarion still dies on his next turn. That's exciting. Oh, no bonus action anyway, let's go.
Victory awaits.
Can you get a clear shot? Can you? No.
Taking position.
Cool. Coward.
On I go.
I can't even catch my breath. Light on my feet.
Well, you won't have to take much more. Infestation's over. Why disadvantage? I'm from too far away.
Let's move.
Time to strike.
fight. Let's go.
That's really upsetting. Okay, good.
Take you first.
That helped.
All right then.
Watch your back.
Oh, he needs changing as well. Yuck. I didn't realize that I hadn't done that either. Okay. Just light armor, no shields. Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't know what Swashbuckler got. I didn't think it would make sense for them to get shield proficiency, but had to check.
Anything of use?
Ah, well, hello there. We're here already. I didn't realize that here was where we were. I don't know that I want to be here just yet. This is a very scary fight, and we are not at our strongest.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you're down several spell slots. Let's do a sleep thing.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, that's a nice set of wings. Let me guess. Will's patron.
Handler's the word, if it's all the same. My pup here's been unruly. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I've heard enough. You're not leaving this place alive.
Kill me? I wouldn't recommend it. I die, and Will turns to a lemure and gets sucked right down to the hells. Which reminds me.
Oil burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I've decided two things. The first thing I've decided is that we are definitely too low leveled for the Spider Matriarch fight in honor mode with limited gear selection. We're going to come back here probably closer to level 5. The other thing that I've decided is that it is also a good time for sleep times out of character. Finally catching up to me. 3-hour episode is good. So we're going to call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you next time